AITA for expecting my wife to be hospitable to my sister. My 25-year-old male stepsister is visiting my hometown for a family member's graduation. She usually stays with our parents, but I invited her and her two daughters, 5-year-old female and 10-year-old female, to stay with us for the weekend instead. She lives 4 hours away, so I rarely see her unless it's a holiday or special occasion. I did run this by my wife, 28-year-old female, several months ago, and she seemed agreeable to it at the time. My wife works as a registered nurse on a med-surg floor. She used to work night shift and was much more tired on her days off. Now she works day shift, spends her days off exercising and baking, and has a lot more energy. When I reminded her yesterday that my stepsister was visiting this weekend, she got visibly irritated. She said that she was tired and did not feel like entertaining on her 2 days off since she works again on Monday and has an extra shift this next week. She typically only works 3 days a week, 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. I didn't think that hanging out with my stepsister and preparing a little extra food was going to be all that extra work for her. I work 5 days a week and still feel that I can entertain for one weekend. Our daughter, 8-year-old female, is around to entertain my nieces. So far, my wife has had maybe 2 conversations with my sister and states that she does not feel like cooking dinner tonight, so now we have to eat out. Edit. I don't cook because I don't know how. I have never learned. She does all the cooking and I do most of the cleaning. So AITA for thinking that my wife should put a little effort into being social and hospitable to my family, who she only sees a couple times a year. Preparing a little extra food, she does not feel like cooking dinner tonight, so now we have to eat out. Why the hell can't you do some cooking? YTA. YTA, my God, you never learned to cook? My kids could cook basic meals at age 8. This is less about your wife not being hospitable and more you giving your wife work to do for your family that you invited over and she's over your incompetence. It's not that hard is hilarious coming from a person who thinks it's too hard for himself to learn how to make food. Also, doing most of the cleaning isn't all of the cleaning, which is how it should be if wife is doing all of the cooking.